chapter of In Love at Ease. Subtitle, Everyday Spirituality with Pramukh Swami. Pramukh Swami you probably haven't heard of, even though he was the president and guru of this big multinational spiritual organization that did a lot of charitable and humanitarian work. Here we're in the 4th chapter about embracing all. We're learning about how Swamishri embraced all, and maybe we all can learn from that, myself especially included. Let's see, where did we stop? Here. Marriage is segregated by caste and creed, by varna and jati, were another divisive factor in society. Swamishri combated these negative effects by organizing something called samuh lagnas, collective marriage ceremonies. These rituals were held during large festivals to intentionally bring people together. There were several benefits. First, people from various social backgrounds all got married in the same venue and under the same roof. This dissolved the differences of varna and jati in a ritual setting. Second, people of various backgrounds intermarried, overcoming varna and jati differences owing to their common spiritual journey. Third, this setting lessened the pressure on parents and in-laws to spend extravagant amounts of money on ceremonies, or to offer a financial dowry that would put them in generational debt. Swamishri was dissolving divisions and building bridges on multiple levels. After attending one of these samuh lagnas, Finance Minister of Gujarat, Arvind Sanghvi, was astonished. Everyone speaks of social reform. Some even advocate it. Swamishri lives it. Bhagwan Swaminarayan was one of the first to initiate social practices to limit the effects of varna and dahej, dowry. Pramukh Swami Maharaj has taken it further by organizing these weddings with people of all backgrounds, agreeing to marry under one roof and without demanding or accepting dowry. It truly is one of the greatest feats of social reform that I have ever witnessed. To embrace all is to share in the emotions people experience, from tears to laughs. Jaganbhai was a Dalit Bhakta from Thikariya, a small village outside of Vadodara. Swamishri held him in high esteem and reminded others to look at his soul and respect him for his atmanishta, his abiding in his self, and judge him not for his varna and jati, caste and creed. He routinely asked the bhakta, the devotee, to sing bhajans, devotional songs, and share his memories with Yogi Ji Maharaj, Pramukh Swami Maharaj's guru. One afternoon, after lunch, in the village of Kurai, Swamishri asked Jaganbhai to sing and speak to the gathered sadhus and bhaktas, monks and devotees. Jaganbhai was elated. As a Dalit, people in this village would not even look at him, let alone allow him to address an assembly of sadhus. Swamishri listened attentively as others battled the onset of an afternoon siesta to keep awake during the bhakta's presentation. Swamishri then asked a sadhu to borrow a camera from one of the bhaktas and take a picture of him and Jaganbhai. Swamishri asked Jaganbhai to come closer. He hesitated, but Swamishri tugged him towards himself and said, "Come stand next to me, Bhai," which means brother. They both laughed like childhood friends, not like guru and disciple. He promised the bhakta to have the picture delivered to him as a keepsake. A few days passed and Swamishri arrived in Mumbai. Boy, the rains have really started. He called the sadhu who had taken the picture. "Where is that picture? Did you have it sent to Jaganbhai? He really wanted a photograph. Please do get it to him. I promised him." As the years passed, just as he had in that picture, Swamishri stood by Jaganbhai through his many health ailments. Dr. Harshad Joshi of Vadodara remembers calling Swamishri with news about gangrene spreading in Jaganbhai's leg. He told his guru that it needed to be amputated. Swamishri responded with grave concern. "I understand, but it needs to be done to save his life. Take the time to explain this to him. Do not rush that decision. He needs to understand why it is necessary. Do what needs to be done and do not worry about the cost. I will have a bhakta, a devotee, take care of it. In the meantime, what are you doing about his meals?" Dr. Joshi was silent. "Doctor, make sure you bring quality food from your home. I want you to feed him what you eat. I want you to feed him with your own hands. He is our family. Do not differentiate. Do not discriminate." Dr. Joshi, a Brahmin by Varna, the highest caste in Indian society, followed his guru's agna, a visionary command, and brought daily meals from home to feed his patient. He sat with Jaganbhai and fed him every day, just as his guru had instructed. Swamishri's spirit of equality created a community in which there was regard for people and an indifference to their varna and jati, their caste and creed, community, education, and social order. Swamishri did not temper his interactions based on a person's perceived societal value and utility. Rather, he treated one and all the same. Now, I would like to read a little more, but I'm getting doused in rain, so I'm going to have to rearrange some things. But I'm going to pause our reading of In Love at Ease there for now. So thank you for listening.